Sponsored content by ASB, last updated 0500, September 25, 2017. With money comes social responsibility, and this is the perfect time to teach kids about the benefits of using their earnings to help others. It's one of the universal complexities of life that the important topics we want to talk about with our kids are often the ones we find hardest to be open and honest about. Take money. It's easy to bring out that time-honored cliche and remind them money doesn't grow on trees when they ask for new toys, trainers, or technology. But less easy to discuss how much we earn or what's left over for discretionary spending once the bills have been paid. So it's not surprising many parents aren't sure exactly what their kids know about money, or worry about bringing up the topic of finances when they don't feel like experts themselves, and whether they are qualified to pass on good habits. Talking about money and laying the groundwork for a sound financial future doesn't have to be complicated. Taking an open and unified approach to everyday money handling can be the basis of many positive and enjoyable family activities. Parents can set examples of being sensible with money. Luckily, talking about money and laying the groundwork for a sound financial future doesn't have to be complicated. There are lots of tools available to help parents out, and taking an open and unified approach to everyday money handling can be the basis of many positive and enjoyable family activities. It's helpful for even little kids to see parents handing over cash at shops or cafes, so they understand there's a physical transaction involved, not just a swipe of plastic and a limited amount of money in their wallet. Talking about money can be one of the hardest subjects to be open and honest about. As they get older, turning trips to the supermarket into a family budgeting activity not only makes an everyday task less of a chore, but creates a learning opportunity. Make a shopping list together, talking about the difference between things you need and extras you would like, if there's enough money to spare. Discuss how much you have to spend, and give one child a calculator to keep an eye on the total as you work your way along the aisles. By the time they reach their final years at primary school and get ready for intermediate, many children have the motivation to start managing their own money and work towards specific goals. Introduce them to budgeting basics by giving them a clothing allowance for the term and letting them work out what they will spend it on and when. Learning about money doesn't have to be boring. Another way to foster independence is giving them bus or lunch money for the week and letting them be responsible for making it last. For discretionary spending, decide whether your kids will earn pocket money for chores around the house, or set up a small enterprise, doing things such as walking the neighborhood dogs, or selling baking. With money comes social responsibility, and this is the perfect time to teach them about the benefits of using their earnings to help others. Dividing money into 3 jars, one for spending, one for saving, and one for sharing, gives a literal illustration of where their money goes, introduces the concept of helping others, and shows how delayed gratification can lead to greater savings and bigger goals. Keeping on track with saving can be hard for kids. It helps to know the whole family is working towards a common goal, such as a family trip to the movies or a weekend away. Try creating a vision board together, or cutting a picture of what they are saving for into pieces like a jigsaw, then putting the pieces together as they get closer to their goal. The more conversations you can have, the better. It's encouraging they can be followed up with what kids learn at school with ASB GetWise, a financial literacy program delivered free to primary and intermediate schools. Learning basic money management skills and good savings habits as kids helps build a more secure future. ASB GetWise is an award-winning financial literacy program available free of charge to all primary and intermediate schools throughout New Zealand to over 700,000 registered children, helping your Kiwi kids become cash clever. You can find more GetWise tips and tools to use at home at asb.co.nz. GetWise. Read more how to teach kids about money. Sponsored content.